All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to Money Monday. Busy week as always. Lot going on. Just a couple things to talk about. Zoom has earnings tonight. That's kind of definitely one to watch. I mean, the expectation would be, unless they screw something up, the expectation would be good earnings out of them. Should help a lot of the other stay-at-home plays. I expect. We talked about Peloton. Peloton's on the weekly watch list. A lot of these stay-at-home plays, which actually, let me bring up the weekly watch. Be sure to go to stocksandtrade.com/watch list. It's free. Goes out every Sunday. How's Peloton doing this morning? Anything? Usually not very liquid and pretty. It's green. So, yeah. Watch for an afternoon breakout on Piton. 8:30. Piton plan. Same as weekend watch list. Got some news on WKHS. Love this as a higher price. This would be a higher price dip and rip. Normally we're looking for $2, $4, $5 stocks on the dip and rips. But WKHS, this is a short seller trap favorite. This is, there's tons of people that love to bash this thing. Listen, in June, it was a $2 stock. You can bash it all you want, but 2 months ago, it was a $2 stock. Today, it's an $18 stock, and it's got news, and electric vehicles are hot, So, those might be my main two watches as of right now. Let's get to some Q&A, y'all. Based on the news, do you think Nikola will go up as Tesla? So what I expect on Nikola is, let me get my iPad, sorry. Too much technology. The big thing with Nikola is I want to see the news come out. I want to see the truck out, okay? That truck looks amazing. I've talked about it. I really want a Badger. The thing's cool. But as of right now, I say day trade only on Nikola. Now, love this as a week open red to green. I expect Tesla to be hot today, etc. So 833 NKLA, same plan, day trade only. For sure, a week open red to green. Hurry up and get that truck out. GAXY. Come on. You guys know what I'm going to say about GAXY. It's a sideways OTC. Look at that. This is the kind of chart, these are the kind of charts I joke about. Get the children out of the room before you bring up the chart of GAXY. Come on, guys. Hit me with stocks that are tradable. So, AIMT. So this gapped up big on a buyout. I don't trade these. So I don't remember the buyout price of $34.50. It just is what it is. There's no trade here. So, 835 AIMT buyout, not tradable. Check your news. Are we trading the splits today or what? My opinion with Apple and Tesla. So Apple and Tesla are the big things, the big splits of the day. Yeah, I would say yes. Apple and Tesla are definitely in play, but I would kind of wait for the morning to kind of shake out. So 835 Apple and Tesla I say wait and see early. I don't really know. My thing is, the thing is with Apple and Tesla, as much as you guys know I'm a believer, okay, as much of a believer as I am, they're up so much. And I just wonder, especially this morning, I just wonder if we're going to get some profit taking, okay? So this is the biggest thing. If Apple and Tesla are red today, that is, to me, that's not a red flag at all. I mean, at some point, people are going to take profits. So, VVPR, yeah, the low float of the day, or of Friday. Man, talk about a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful VWAP hold high today. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people in the steady trade team, so check out the steady trade team. I know a bunch of people crush this thing Friday afternoon. I mean, this is this is like a quote unquote perfect Friday setup. I mean, lower float, great volume. What did it trade on Friday? Traded 30 million shares on Friday, held VWAP, broke out into the afternoon, particularly on a Friday afternoon. So as of right now, it's pulled all the way back. Week open red to green. But congrats to everybody on, I want to say this, 837 VVPR. I'm putting it all in caps. You need to be dialed in on textbook Friday plays like this. That's how you grow account, especially under what I love about VVPR on Friday is, that's VVPR is how you grow your account under the PDT. Okay, here's the thing: if you're under the PDT, Mondays and Fridays. Okay, now I still want you here, running your scans, seeing what's in play. I'm back on the Chinese selfie stick. What was I saying? Oh, if you're under the PDT and you only got those 3-day trades, Mondays, Fridays, man. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, be running your scans. If something is quote perfect, you take it. But man, Friday after, again, if you take $1 a share, $2 a share, or freaking, $5 a share, on stuff like VVPR, that's how you get over the PDT. So, is NAC a dip and rip? NAK? No. Big gap down. This isn't what we look for. So no offense, random. Welcome aboard. But number one, it's not a hot sector. It's not low float, and the chart's a disaster. So, but we're here to talk ideas. But NAC, no, it is not what we look for. What about RKT? You guys know I love RKT. What's it doing this morning? Too many stocks. Nice little gap up, 4% gap up. Hey, $60 billion market cap, recent IPO. Same idea we look for on all of these setups. Look for that VWAP hugging and then perk into the afternoon. But yeah, very nice gap up on RKT. So, but basically everything's gapping up because we live in the greatest time in history, the wildest stock market in history. So everything gaps up. But anyway, look for VWAP hugs. 840 RKT VWAP hugger type setup. I'm just looking. Okay. Thoughts on Jivo? If it can break 150, I like Jivo. Again, worst stock in the world, okay? Worst stock in the universe, okay? Jivo is disgusting. It's the worst, okay? Like, top 10 most sketchy NASDAQ stocks out there, okay? Jivo is the worst. But if it breaks 150, it'll run. So, 841, Jivo, top 10 worst NASDAQs out there. But air quotes, everybody shorts this. You'll get panic over 150. Not my favorite, but again, if it breaks 150, the squeeze is on, and there will be pain. Which IPO do we look into? I'm glad you brought that up. We got a bunch of IPOs coming. So I'm gonna say this, Joe. We got a lot of IPOs coming. Asana. I'm a big lover of Asana. So anyway, I'd say this, Joe. Come back for the daily briefing. I'll be here at noon. There's a bunch of these IPOs I'm very interested in, but we do that more at noon. So come back noon. That was one of my agenda items, was to talk IPOs. NIO. Week open red to green. With Workhorse moving and Tesla moving, I like NIO as a week open red to green. So 843 NIO week open red to green with WKHS moving. And so far, Tesla green post split. Tesla is still green, right? Yep. Still green post split. Yuck. All right, one more and then I got to run. Tips for starters on being young, trying to invest. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that username. Here's what I would tell you. The best thing I can tell you is the podcast. Okay? Go to steadytrade.com and start at the beginning. I mean, what we did, I'm still really, really proud of what we did with the beginning of the podcast, because, and I still like the podcast today, but what we did, the first 10 or 12 episodes of the podcast were like how to get started in trading 101. And what I love about it is you can listen to it when you're driving, if you're on the treadmill, maybe you got a job, maybe you're doing maybe you're doing manual labor. Maybe you're a landscaper, you're outside and your boss lets you have the headphones in, but you want to learn trading. That's one of the reasons I'm so proud of the podcast is, listen, if you got a job, you're busy, maybe you're an Uber driver. I don't know what you got going on, but what's great about the podcast is you can listen and do other things. So I'll leave you on that. Thank you, everyone. Good questions today. I'll be back at noon, but check out the Steady Trade team. Check out the podcast. And, and what's great about the podcast, we talk about books. There's just a lot of stuff out, a lot of good stuff with the podcast. So, breaking news. What do we got? CETX has news. Moving. I'd watch CETX over 150. All right, I gotta go. 8:45. CETX breaking news. Look for 150 breaks post 9:45. All right. See you guys see you at noon. Check out the podcast. See you tomorrow. Etc.